So hi guys, welcome to the third part of my science book collection. There are actually going to be other parts of STEM in here, and there's going to be history as well, a couple of history books as well, but that's just because I don't have enough history books now to make up another video, so I'm just going to put them on here. But one of these could actually be classed as, in my opinion, as engineering. So first I have Introduction by Dan Cruikshank, Brunel, The Man Who Built the World, Stephen Brindle. I have The Wright Brothers, The Dramatic Story Behind the Legend. I have Quantum Mechanics, The Theoretical Minimum by Leonard Susskind. I then have Classical Mechanics, The Theoretical Minimum by Leonard Susskind. I believe these two go together. I then have from the National Museum of Computing, the Hartwell Decatron computer, Kevin Murrell and Delwyn Holroyd. I have Colossus, 1943 till 1996, Tony Sale. These are just like little in books. And then I've got Logic Circuits by Johan Iverson. I have The Google Story by David A. Weiss. I have The Innovators by Walter Isaacson. And then from New Scientist, Instant Expert, Why the Universe Exists. And this, if I'd have bought it at actual price, should have been $12.99, but I paid £3. I then have New Scientist, Instant Explorer, Where the Universe Came From. As you can see, the same thing again. It should have cost $12.99, but when I bought it, it cost £3. I have the Alien Science Asks, Is There Anyone Out There? Edited by Jim Al-Khalili. As with the other two, this one should have cost $8.99, but it cost me £3. I think this was probably bought from the Science Museum last time I went. 10 Women Who Changed Science and the World by Catherine Wilcox and Rhodri Evans. I have David Long, London Underground, Architecture, Design and History. Obviously that's not actually science or STEM, but it's in here because I actually think it is science. Then I have Homo Deus, A Brief History of Tomorrow. I actually had Sapiens, but I don't know where it's from. But this is from Yuval Noah Harari. This is a history book, but as I said, I don't have enough history books to make up another collection. So this is The 20th Century in Bite-Sized Chunks by Nicola Charlton and Meredith McArdle. It should have been $9.99, but it cost me £3. Then I have Mark Thompson, A Down-to-Earth Guide to the Cosmos. And obviously he was on that universe show with Professor Brian Cox. You know, the one where they looked at the stars. I can't remember what it's called. I have 30-second quantum theory, the 50 most important thought-provoking quantum concepts, each explained in half a minute. I think this is also from the Science Museum. It's called Gravity Cracking the Cosmic Code from Falling Apples to Supermassive Black Holes by Nicholas May. Yeah, this is probably from the Science Museum. I use the weirdest things for bookmarks. Then I have Richard Osborne, The Universe Explained, Condensed and Explored. This should have cost $8.99, but it cost me £2. I have Chris Hadfield, An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth. Life Lessons from Space. I think this might have already been in a video, but I'm not sure. I have Dictionary of Science by M.J. Clugston, revised and updated. It should have cost $9.99, but it cost me £4. And then the last one I have is New Scientist Chance, edited by Michael Brooks. So that's the rest of my science book collection, with a couple of also history books. But thank you guys for watching. Bye.